I can. So good evening, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to Mei Elliot. She's our Dharma teacher for this evening. Mei comes to us from San Francisco. She's at the San Francisco Zen Center right now, where she's the center director. And yeah, she's got a very interesting bio, which is also on our website, mtstream.org, if you want to read more about her. But she was trained at Tassajara Zen Center Monastery in 2014. So she has a background in Zen, a very astute background in Zen. And she spent 7 years training residentially at the San Francisco Zen Center temples. She's also currently in the teacher training with Gil Fronsdal down in Redwood City at IMC. And yeah, and we're really lucky to have her. Gil actually recommended her to John Travis, and she and her husband Kodo have both been teaching here, and we hope to have them teach more. So without further ado, please welcome our teacher this evening, Mei Elliot. Thank you, Mei.
Hi, everyone. So nice to see you. How's the sound? Can you hear me okay? Excellent. Oh, so nice to see you. It's really good to be here. I've heard wonderful things about this Sangha, and Kodo said he had a lovely time with you, so it's good to be here tonight. So as I hear, you start with a meditation, so we'll do that. We'll do about a 30-minute sit together, then we'll have a short break, and then I will be sharing a talk about indecision and uncertainty. That's the theme for the evening. So let's get ready for our meditation. So go ahead and start by finding a stable, upright posture, something that's supportive for you. You can meditate standing or sitting or lying down, so take the posture that works for your body. And in whatever posture you choose, it can be helpful to have some energetic element, some aspect to it that keeps you from falling asleep. And with that, we want to be relaxed, so energetic and relaxed at the same time. So if we're in the sitting posture, we might start by lengthening the spine, finding a little more space between each of the backbones, dropping the shoulders, gently closing the eyes, softening the forehead and the temples, allowing the jaw to be slack, just releasing any extra tension that the body might be holding. Softening the belly, maybe allowing it to hang forward and down a little bit. And allowing any extra tension just to flow out through the legs and the feet. And so through this meditation, I'll offer some light guidance. And if there's a practice that works better for you, you can just allow my words to be like energy sweeping over you. You can just let the words go and do the practice that feels best for your heart. I'll be offering guidance now, starting with a primary anchor. An anchor being where we want our attention to rest, our focal point for our meditation. So I'll be giving instructions for meditating on the breath. However, if you find that the breath doesn't work for you, you can focus on the soundscape, or you can focus on the physical posture as a whole, kind of a global sense of the body, or where the body touches the cushion or the floor. So there's a lot of ways to do this, different anchors you can choose from. If the breath does work for you, let's go ahead and start by taking a deep inhale together and a long exhale. Allowing the breath to resume a normal rhythm. We're feeling the breath in the body. Not thinking about the breath, but experiencing the breath firsthand. Feeling the full length of the inhale to the moment it stops and shifts to an exhale. Staying connected to that full sweep of the exhale. You might notice where you feel the breath most predominantly. That might be in the nose, maybe in the rise and fall of the chest, or perhaps in the belly. Allowing wherever you feel it most predominantly to be your primary anchor. Such that when the mind becomes distracted or lost in thought, we can just gently and kindly slide right back to the breath. So we'll take a little time now, feeling our breath, settling into the breath, and releasing any concerns, setting down any worries or problems. All we need to do is attend to the breath. As we begin our settling process, it can be helpful to remember that there's nothing we need to make happen. Whatever we discover is just fine as it is. This isn't a self-improvement practice. We're meeting things as they are. Accepting, allowing this body, this mood, these emotions to be. Such that we're not in conflict with ourselves. We're not fighting things as they are. So if you notice any background mood or emotion, it too can be included here. Allowed in the background as we follow the rhythm of the breath. As we learn to befriend the breath, we can take time to get to know it. Being curious about it, like meeting an old friend that maybe we haven't seen for a long time or paid attention to for a long time. Getting to know its texture, rough, smooth. Getting to know its shape. Maybe the breath billows, or it's thin and shallow. Wide and robust, slight. Noticing the temperature of the breath, warm or cool, and does it change on an inhale and an exhale? Are we breathing into both lungs equally, or maybe more the right than the left, or the other way around? The breath speaks to us through the language of sensation. So as we learn to feel its texture, its shape, its temperature, we're learning to listen to the breath, growing curious about the breath. And curiosity is like glue for the present moment. Keeps us close to things, keeps us close to things as they are. So continuing in practice now, in silence for a while, befriending the breath. Letting go of thoughts and letting go into the breath, into the body. continuing to connect with this simple act of breathing, radically simplifying, letting go of anything extra. And if at any point something else draws your attention, a strong sensation elsewhere in the body, an emotion becomes very strong, a sound, it's okay to allow your attention to acknowledge that. It's not a distraction. It's the new present moment experience. So you can allow yourself to feel, hear, experience what arises. And when it's no longer predominant, glide right back to the breath. As we come to the end of our sitting together, We can take a moment to acknowledge the goodness of this practice. Acknowledge the goodness of ourselves for taking the time and the energy to make space for our practice this evening. May the beneficial energy of our time together benefit all beings, so they may be happy, healthy, safe, and completely free